Okay, everyone. We got some supports. Yeah, I kind of want to cheat. Oh, Hilda's is with... Okay. And I'm gonna do just that. Let's cheat. Hilda and me first.
Hilda, did you get hurt at all?
Nope, I'm totally fine. I'm super glad we won that battle today.
Me too, but it was touch and go for a moment there. Make sure you're not overdoing it, okay?
What? Grape? Stop saying that.
Is that what it seemed like? I didn't think I was pushing myself at all.
I mean, you were way up in the front with me. Didn't you say you wanted to hang back and relax?
What can I say? When I saw you up there, I couldn't help but chase after you.
I see.
Despite all that stuff I said, I guess I do still worry.
I know you do. That's why it doesn't bother me.
But I thought worrying about people like me was a waste of time.
Well, that's what I thought. But it turns out you and my brother are different after all.
So, what you're saying is...
Yeah, what are you saying? Friends and family are different?
It's different because we're friends and he's family?
No, that's not it. My friends are just as important to me as my brother.
I don't want to say a second thing.
Look at it this way. I could cheer for you till I'm blue in the face, but if I'm stuck all the way in the back, you won't even notice.
That is true.
And I'd lose track of you in all the commotion.
Also true.
Yeah, I guess that's what would happen.
Wait, are you taking my advice?
I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think?
You're better off being there in the actual battlefield. You increase their strength.
About being there in the actual battlefield, it would increase their strength?
So, how am I supposed to cheer for you if I don't get up close?
I like that mentality.
But you weren't cheering. You were actually participating in the battle.
Exactly, that's the best way.
Hey, it's not my fault there were so many enemies up there. They forced my hand. I'd have been in danger if I hadn't fought back. I get the feeling that you have some kind of problem with me being so close by.
Absolutely not.
No, not at all. Why would I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's an immediate deny.
Glad to hear it. And this way, you get to see all my valiant deeds up close. You've got to be happy about that, right?
Stay close to me.
I'm not sure happy's the right word, but I'm definitely grateful for your help. You're pretty strong too, you know.
Yes, I've always known. I've known since the first map we've done.
You really are Holst's little sister. I can't think of anyone I'd rather have watching my back.
You know, it's an interesting way of thinking about it, because, you know, I've known Hilda for, what, yeah, about 3 years now. And technically, I've known of Holst for that same amount of time, but, you know, Hilda's been the one I've known. But considering her as Holst's little sister, yeah, that carries weight.
Oh, please don't say that. I can't handle that kind of responsibility.
Yeah, like I said, it carries weight.
Our win wasn't because of me or anything. You know I'm basically a weakling, right?
Hilda, look at my face. I've already seen you deny that very claim on the battlefield. It won't work.
After seeing what you can do, weakling isn't what comes to mind.
Yeah?
But I guess you can seem shaky out there sometimes.
Shaky?
Exactly. So shaky. That's why it's up to you to make sure I'm perfectly safe during battles.
Even Holst knows. You're good. But alright, I can't deny I will keep you safe.
Of course I will. But aren't you supposed to be cheering me on so I don't die?
I'm obviously going to do that. And in exchange, you protect me. It'd be a little selfish of you to get all that encouragement for free, don't you think?
Maybe so.
Right, if you say so. I think I've lost the thread of this conversation.
I've kept track of it. I'm used to her by now.
That's okay. The point is, we just gotta stick together and keep doing our best.
Exactly. Alright, Hilda. Cool. We're at A now. That's her first rank with Lysithea. But I'm actually gonna go to Holst next. Actually, maybe I should have saved it.
I admit this is not ideal. We should retreat and regroup.
Oh, the same mission?
What did you expect? You practically waltzed right up to an enemy patrol.
I thought if I pretended to be an ally and struck up a friendly conversation, they wouldn't notice.
Bruh, you said your full government name!
That's why I tried to stop you. Not even the greenest rookie would mistake you for an ordinary soldier.
Exactly.
Regardless, it was a learning experience, so our efforts were not entirely in vain. Now let's head back before the enemy finds us.
Okay.
They've probably got a bunch of search parties out looking for us. We might draw too much attention if we're together. Splitting up will improve both our chances. I'm sure you'll have no trouble on your own.
Yeah.
That's fine by me. It'll be easier for you to slip by on your own as well.
I don't like how you said slip by, but yeah. If it was Crew 5, he'd say slick back.
Let's rendezvous in front of the nearest Allied encampment. We should arrive before dawn.
Got it. Good luck out there.
You as well.
Finally. Don't know how, but I made it back without getting spotted.
You have so many abilities. I feel like you're the, besides Shamir, the most stealthiest one in the camp.
Took longer than I expected, though. I wonder if Holst got back before me. Doesn't look like it. He knows this area better than me, so I doubt he got lost. Could he have been captured?
You know what? This better not be leading to what I think it's leading to. I promise you, if this leads to where I think it's leading to, I'm cutting off the game. Oh, okay. Okay. He's just snoring, waiting for me.
Huh? Is that Holst?
He's asleep. Completely of his own will. Okay.
Ah, you made it.
Okay, cool.
Apologies, I must have dozed off. I was up all night fighting.
I knew it. Well, that was my second guess. No, that was my first guess, but then I changed to the second guess, which I'll say if this ends with no issue.
Fighting? So the enemy found you?
No, I think he just wanted to go all out.
Quite the opposite, in fact. I happened to stumble upon one of their guardhouses and figured I should destroy it. I kicked down the door, only to find myself staring down a platoon of heavily armed soldiers.
A platoon, excuse me?
You didn't even check before you went in? Bold.
And that's when their reinforcements showed up. I had to deal with them as well.
Holst? What the heck are you?
Yet, here you are, safe and sound.
You know, I always used to joke. Nah. Nemesis took him down. Well, didn't take him down, but injured him. But it took a combination of Blake and Claude to fight Nemesis, so... You know, I'm starting to wonder if Holst would beat Blake. Well, no, according to Arvel, the only one who could take him is Grape.
Safe, maybe, but completely exhausted. I probably should have looked before I leapt.
Though, granted, Arvel, I think, was talking more about Sothis. I think when Sothis is awake, they're more powerful together. That's a thought, but...
That's for sure. Another lesson learned, eh, Holst?
That's right. There is no end to what the battlefield can teach us, and I am a lifelong learner.
What's with that slow close of your eyes?
Care to accompany me again sometime? Or have you grown tired of my antics?
I mean, if I can hang, and somebody's got to keep you safe.
Hey, I'd be glad to tag along. I've still got a lot to learn. After all, there's never a dull moment with you around.
That's for sure.
I'll take that as a compliment. I think you and I truly make the best of partners.
You don't say. If possible, there's somebody else I'd like you to meet. Alright. Leonie's is locked. I guess that makes it must have something to do with Gerald. It's gotta. Who we have yet to defeat. Okay. And now that we've done that, it's the last support with Holst and Hilda.
Yes, that should do quite nicely. And how are you faring, Hilda?
Wait, did she get injured?
Already over here.
Oh no, never mind.
I couldn't make any fancy dishes, but since we're just throwing this thing together in our spare time, folks will just have to deal with it.
Wait, what happened?
Exactly. The quality of the food isn't the point of a feast like this. It's about sharing a celebration over our recent victory.
I wouldn't mind the quality though.
You had quite the showing out there in the battle, my lord. There is no one in the entirety of Fodlan that can hope to best you.
Huh.
I wholeheartedly agree. It would be my great honor to have even a modicum of your skill one day.
Okay, first off, that's kind of cool. Second off, is Hilda feeling a little out of place?
But my power alone did not win the day, friends. This victory belongs to us all.
Holst really is incredible. I mean, despite what he says, he basically won the last battle all by himself, which makes him the man of the hour, again. He's earnest, hardworking, and full of talent. The opposite of me in every way.
Whoa, earnest, hardworking, sure. Full of talent? Nah, Holst said you're a prodigy. He said it. I believe him.
Now, let's get started. Today, we feast in honor of a person who was instrumental in our victory.
Ha!
My sister, Hilda Valentine Goneril.
Huh?
My lady, I thank you on behalf of all my soldiers.
Is Holst just saying that because he gave Federation General? Interesting. Because what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Hilda gave him a fire he needed to fight, something like that.
We'd not be here now if it weren't for your quick thinking and deft action.
Oh no, she actually did something.
There are no words to express all that you and your brother have done for us. Huzzah!
Okay, what's going on? I thought you were the guest of honor at this little get-together, Holst.
Whatever do you mean? This feast is all about celebrating your actions in our last battle.
But I didn't do anything. I just ran to the front line, hacked a few guys, and then pulled back.
At which point you saw an enemy giving chase and laid him low, yes? Are you aware that person was the enemy commander?
I don't think she understood the difference.
The moment you dispatched him, his forces crumbled. We then pressed the attack and enjoyed swift victory as a result.
Really? He didn't seem
Yeah.
very impressive.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Hilda's probably thinking they're all the same.
I mean, the guy went down in one hit. How tough could he have been?
Yes. One hit.
Look at these noodly little arms.
You took out Edelgard in one hit!
Enemy commander.
Guess I have
Crit! Dang! Hilda!
I'm still a delicate flower, you know.
Oh, please! You getting crits?
Forced to retreat.
That sounds familiar.
It sounds like you still don't know just how strong you are.
Okay, who wrote this, alright? They saw my playthrough, and they wrote this for me.
Your brother aside, there is no one in House Goneril who could stand against you, my lady.
I can believe that. I mean, well, to be fair, she is a crest bearer and relic owner, so...
Hear, hear! We all rely on you and will continue to do so into the future.
But like I said before, that shouldn't matter, but I think in Hilda's case it kind of does.
Not gonna lie, it was great having everybody shower me with compliments. But I still want to know why you threw a feast for me in the first place. You could have just patted me on the back and told me good job, and I would have been happy.
Oh, really?
You're always putting me on a pedestal, Hilda, but you never appreciate your own accomplishments.
Which is why, is that why you always send letters and ask how she's doing?
I want you to be prouder of yourself. I want your degree of pride to match your level of strength.
Huh. That's fair, Holst. And maybe if she takes pride in that, she'll stop being lazy.
Also, I want everyone to know how great you are.
I guess that's fair.
That's why we had the feast. A shame it was so small, but the next one will be a true banquet.
And who's going to put that together? Considering I basically did all the prep for this one.
Did you really?
Well, if I can get the ingredients together, I'll treat you to my specialty next time.
Heck no, I already know what you're gonna say.
Isn't your specialty made from whatever you find lying by the side of the...
This man. This daggum man.
Look forward to it, dear sister.
No! No! That is so not allowed. That is so not allowed. Did Holst just imply he was going to give Hilda a dish made with mushrooms off the side of the road? Nah, Holst, as far as a part of the you know, I was gonna say the initials of what I was gonna say right now. The Big Bro Committee. You already know what those initials stand for. I'm not going to say that. All right, I like my videos nice and YouTube friendly. But anyways, no, it's not allowed, Holst. It's not allowed. But all right then, let's keep this train going, and we'll end it with Hilda's last support for the moment, and our only one with Lysithea.
Lysithea, taking a little break.
I'm guessing this one might involve makeup again?
Ah, Hilda. Yes, I reached a good stopping point in my latest magical research.
Okay, is it true? Is Lysithea taller than Hilda right now? I got the feeling that Hilda was taller than that, and maybe that's a side effect of only 2 years passing instead of 5, but...
Wow. Your dedication to that is really something else. Still, it's break time. Do you want to chat?
All right.
Yes! Okay, hit me with your best gossip.
Gossip? Yeah, Lysithea looks like the older one here. What the heck?
Well, I heard Holst took quite the active role in our last battle.
Yeah, he won, doesn't he?
Your brother is such a valiant warrior. There truly is no end to the tales of his mighty victories.
Yeah, I guess. Though honestly, I care more about him coming home alive and in one piece.
Makes sense.
He's the head of House Goneril now, so he shouldn't be running around like he's got lives to spare.
Was this block 2?
With this war going, I doubt he has much choice. All the other nobles are relying on him. We are all envious you have such a powerful and upstanding head of your house. Your land should be in good hands for many years to come.
I mean, yeah, like, Holst is he's a beast. He's a beast.
Speaking of years to come, I haven't heard anything about who the big lug is gonna marry.
Now that's interesting.
I mean, it's possible he just hasn't found anyone he likes, but that only makes me more worried.
Perhaps he'd have time to look if he wasn't so concerned about you.
Lysithea, is that something you want to say out loud?
Oh well, he's popular enough with the ladies, so I'm sure he'll be fine. What about you, Lysithea? I haven't heard anything about you inheriting your family's title. Or being involved with a special someone.
I don't think the first one... Oh, shoot. Actually, yeah. She's probably not considering either right now. If, we're going by timeline-wise, I'm not sure how many years Lysithea had. If it was 5 years after the war, or 5 years... I guess it would have to be 5 years after the war. So, what, she's got 8 years now?
Involved? No. I'm simply making my own way as best I can.
Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. What about your family? I'm sure they'd give you a shoulder to lean on.
She's trying to ease their burdens as much as possible.
My parents have already been through a great deal. I don't want to be more of a burden.
Well then, how about me?
Are you asking to help?
What do you mean?
Well, since I don't have to take over House Goneril, my schedule's clear for, pretty much forever. And that means I've got time to help a cutie like you with whatever. I can be your second family.
Right. The thing is, I'm not sure I could do that. Ask you for help, I mean.
I feel that.
Well, it's not like you have to suddenly dump everything on me all at once. We can take it slow. Baby steps and all that.
I'm not following.
Okay, so if we're gonna be our own little family, the first thing we do is try living like one. Maybe we could bunk together, or just...
Who wrote these reports?
What are you doing, Hilda?
No. What's going on?
You're such a hard worker, Lysithea. And I just wanted you to know how proud I am of you.
Lysithea strikes me as not a hugger, if that's what's happening.
And since I'm your big sister now, you can count on me for anything. I mean it, okay? Anything.
You're treating me like a child. But I suppose I could get used to it.
You're such a cutie. I can't stand it.
Somebody really wants to change him. Okay, alright. You know what? Fine then. I'm considering that the C and the B are the ones that happen in the Golden Deer. And the A happen now. That fits. Is there any others of Hilda's that would be... Yeah, Marianne's will be interesting. Not Lawrence or Ignatz yet, huh? We're speaking of... Yeah, so it's interesting that Raphael can be a option for Lysithea. In fact, let's see what happens with, well, yeah, let's see what happens with that.
It's already so late. Time sure does fly when you're studying battle strategies. I should get back to my room.
I know where this is going.
It's already almost pitch black out, though.
Yeah?
The sun's been setting earlier these days.
You should know the spell of fire, right? Because I would think, even though all mages can't use it, it's still like the entry-level spell. Okay, that's Raph. That's him snoring. But I gotta admit...
What was that?
Nah, who's growling?
It sounds like... a man? Probably just Raphael. I've heard him talk about how he trains at night. I'm sure of it.
Okay, now I'm not so sure. Lysithea, get your tomes out.
I can't believe I let him scare me like that. I should just ignore him and focus on making my way back. It's so dark.
Oh, hey Lysithea. What are you doing out here so late?
I was off on my own studying tactics, but then it got really late before I knew it.
Tactics, huh? That stuff just doesn't click with me.
Yeah?
It's difficult for everyone at first, but I assure you the field is rather fun once you get the hang of it.
Every Fire Emblem player in a nutshell.
Rather important, too. Determining how to shape your strategy, what formation to put your units in. There are so many moving parts to the subject that once I start thinking about it, I just get lost in my thoughts for hours on end.
Wow, you must be really smart, Lysithea. I love a good muscle workout, but I'm not so sure I can handle a brain workout like you can.
Maybe eventually you could, Raph.
And I can't hold a candle to you when it comes to manual labor. We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. We should focus on what we're good at so we can complement each other's abilities.
Yeah, but it is good to have, a little bit of knowledge in the other fields.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm gonna have to train even more.
But in this case, it's physical strength versus mental, so...
Hold on. Weren't you just training? It's good to be motivated, but you're gonna bother people if you keep making such weird noises in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that wasn't him. Like I said, your tomes.
Huh? I didn't train today.
You... didn't?
Nope.
I always let my muscles rest the day after a rough workout. And let me tell you, yesterday was a rough one. If I go too hard, I go easy the next day, which lets me go even harder the day after that. You got your day off today, muscles, so you better be ready for the pain tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna get to bed so I can be ready. You should try to get some shut-eye too, Lysithea.
She's not.
So that wasn't Raphael? Then who was making those scary noises?
Okay, yeah, I have no idea. It did sound kind of creepy. Okay then. Should I do Lysithea's A rank now? Clots with Leonie. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess so. I just kind of hate doing it so early, but
That's not true at all.
But... Oh, look who it is.
You really don't look like a kid. You shouldn't worry about it.
what?
You think so?
Ma'am, you a whole adult.
Yeah. Now that I really look at you, I think you're a very pretty young woman. You act real mature too.
Okay. All right. Strike two, Grape. How do you say the same exact line?
Oh, you're just saying that. I'm not like that at all.
Wait, really?
Excuse me? Just what do you think you're doing?
Wait, I just realized how you took it. Like, as in we just used the same line on you?
Whoa. What's wrong, Lysithea?
You were speaking to a girl just now, correct?
Just now? Oh, yeah, I was. What about it?
Grape can't handle Lysithea. I see it now.
Care to explain that line you fed her?
What? Did I say something weird?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh.
Now that I really look at you, I think you're a very pretty young woman. You act real mature, too.
That's your Grape impression?
You said the same exact thing to me, remember?
There's a name for what Lysithea's doing. Because I can see her thought process so clear.
I'm not a fool, you know. So what? You just go around spouting off the same lines to everyone?
Is it paranoid or no, it's not that.
Whoa, wait. Just calm down. I know that was wrong of me, but I do have an explanation.
Were you practicing? Give me an explanation, Grape.
By all means, enlighten me.
Just hear me out. You might have noticed, but giving advice isn't exactly my strong suit.
Okay.
And yet, for some reason, people always ask for my opinion on their problems.
You aren't wrong. Even Claude does it.
I never know what's best or how to respond.
What?
So I memorized a bunch of lines from some stories so that I'd at least have something to say.
That's what you did?
And it just so happens, one of those lines is complimenting a girl.
So what you said didn't come from you, but rather some fictional character?
Fictional character. Huh.
Yeah, that about sums it up. I'm really sorry.
And then when people have asked for your advice, you've just parroted back some meaningless words. I can't believe you!
I thought it would be better than people getting mad at me for being honest.
Hearing the truth is always more preferable. So tell me now, what do you honestly think of me?
That's a question, Lysithea. Why would I? This is basically dig your own grave. That's basically what this line is. Grab the shovel and start digging.
To be honest, half the time I don't even understand how I feel myself. But if I had to put it into words, I'd say...
Don't mess up, Grape.
You make me smile when you're around.
Huh.
You're interesting, all the
Huh.
time. When I'm with you, it's like I never want to leave.
All are fair. That's all stuff that I wouldn't mind saying.
Oh. Is that so? Very well. I will endeavor to keep that in mind.
I understand Lysithea might be too much for most people, but I much prefer someone who always speaks their mind than someone who's always scheming. When it I know, because you immediately would go to Claude. You know, I'd explain more, but I feel like anything I'd say, because I said something just now and I know I already cut it out the video, anything I say would get me in trouble, so I'm just not going to do it.
I apologize for pressing you. I have matters I must attend to right now. So,
Why do I feel like this is like Hang on.
I wanted to tell her that she's fun and I never get bored around her, but it came out all weird. Well, hopefully she got it.
Cause, yo guys, I'm scared. So, in Persona, there's this option in ranks that are, well, romance options, where you have to choose a line, and wait, is this what you guys meant by choice? Hang on. Don't tell me that was it. Well, I would be very relieved if it was, but then Imperial Army clashes with the Knights. Difficult decision. Yeah. I don't think that was it. In fact, how many supports I got? Cause oh, Claude has one with Leonie though. What about me? Marianne, Shamir. I get the sneaking feeling. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to save. I'm gonna save. Is this the one at the bottom? Yeah, kinda. Okay, we're gonna save right here. I don't see any S ranks. I was wondering, does that mean that they don't exist? But all of those choices seem very like committed, you know? And it's like, why would I choose the other options? And if that's the case,
everything
see,
has
now
its
people
use.
got me paranoid. Okay, well, I guess I should continue then in that case. Marianne's only one is with me. Oh no, Bernie. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Marianne and Bernie. Then we'll go to Marianne and myself.
wow, your painting is brilliant, Marianne.
Really?
Oh, it's not anything special. Sure it is. I mean, especially since this is basically your first time. You're a natural. But me? I was born with a chronic lack of painting skill.
That's not what Linhardt said.
That's not true at all. I think your work is gorgeous. The sky and earth seem to leap off the canvas.
Oh, that's a nice way of putting it.
Oh, you really think so?
And what's more, I couldn't help but notice your ability on a horse as we rode here.
Yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it, these two really should have had a support. They have so much in common.
You overflow with talent, Bernadetta. Never doubt it.
Never doubted, huh? Pot meet kettle.
That horse thing is just because I'm a noble. They made me practice all the time when I was young.
I mean, well, technically Marianne is, but I'm not sure when she was adopted.
Still, I'm surprised how well it went considering I haven't been in the saddle for a while. Maybe I have some kind of hidden talent that's starting to bloom.
Isn't that the case? It's been a minute, but is training Bernadetta in horse riding a hidden talent?
I would expect nothing less than such an effort from you, Bernadetta.
Say, Marianne, what do you want to do when this war is over?
Excusez-moi.
Well, if it were allowed, I'd love to go to a forest where sunlight filters through the leaves and read a book while surrounded by small animals.
surrounded by animals? I mean, that's a lovely dream.
You don't like animals?
What do you want to do, Bernadetta? I'll tell you, but it has to stay between us, okay? I'm, writing a story, and I'd like to finish it.
You should not be on the battlefield.
You are so very full of talent. I have such respect for you.
I mean, realistically speaking, there is absolutely no way someone like Bernadetta would ever enter the battlefield, let alone be a commander, but...
Oh, it's not so much. But hey, I just thought of a new story. Okay, so it's about a girl in a remote forest who talks to animals and makes friends with them. Wait, isn't that... yes. I totally plagiarized your life. I just thought it would be fun to turn your dream into a story.
You know, I rarely hear Bernadetta this calm. I think Aloise was one, Violet/Blake was another. Was there anyone else? Well, when she got older, sure, but like, not to this degree, I think. Like, joking around?
It is a book I would very much like to read. Please do let me see it if you ever finish. What? Oh, okay, Bernie. Pressure's on now. I look forward to it. In that case, maybe you could actually teach me about the forest animals? You know so much, Marianne. Honestly, I'd love to just sit and talk about whatever with you.
Are they besties now?
That sounds wonderful. And it's a promise. We'll talk each other's ears off. It is a promise indeed.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Nice improvement. And good cross-house supports. Still gonna wait on that particular thing, though, for Bernie. Though, you know, the more I think about it, I'm gonna tell you all this. I think it's when, but I'll just say it regardless. If Happy shows up, I'm using Petra. I don't care what you say. All right. I'm doing the supports. I also don't care what you say. All right. I'll have the trifecta, as my boy Kuru5 always likes to say. And you can't possibly expect me. Petra gets special treatment. She does. All right. But I mean, the reason is obvious. Obviously, my choices. Not Balthus, please. Not Balthus. Would get that. So, though, I was also wondering if I should choose the same three or if I should go with somebody else. We'll see, because this isn't Byleth. This is Grape. If I can even choose, like anyways.
Oh, hello. Are you on your way to get something to eat?
Yeah. You?
I am. Shall we go together then?
Sure thing. I wonder what they've cooked up for us today.
Oh yeah, we're back to doing this? I thought it would come after your paralogue, honestly.
Ah, that was satisfying. Pretty nice getting such tasty meals all the time, huh?
I agree. The meal was lovely.
You didn't finish your meat again. It's kind of a waste, you know.
I ate a lot of the vegetables, so you can have it.
Hey, if you're offering... Wait a minute. Haven't we had this conversation before?
Probably.
I think we have.
Did something happen to you, Marianne? You seem more relaxed today. In a good way, of course.
Yeah.
Oh no, nothing in particular. But I made a decision. I'm not going to worry about whether I bring misfortune to others or not.
What brought that along?
I've been a part of this army for a while now, and I've worked closely with everyone in it. And nothing terrible has happened to anyone as a result of being around me.
Well, I guess that's one way.
Well, of course nothing bad's happened.
I'm still a bit anxious about everything, but I decided to adopt a more easygoing attitude.
Really?
I'd like to emulate you and your nonchalant demeanor. How you can just move through the world without a care.
You're making me sound kind of irresponsible.
Yeah?
But you know what? I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's accurate.
I say if you want to talk to people, then talk to them. If you want to be alone, then do that. I really think it's best to just be yourself. Don't force anything.
Yes, I think so too. But I fear my adoptive father might chastise me again if I say that to him.
Yo, bring Edmund here, alright? He's still on the list. I mean, I feel he would, but I want to say this.
I'm not so sure about that. I think he'd acknowledge how far you've come if he saw you now.
Because I want to encourage her.
You really think so?
You might not have noticed, but you're a lot different than you used to be. You're definitely somewhat sociable. More so, even.
Yeah?
I just hope that's good enough for him.
I don't care if it's good enough for him, alright? It's good enough for me.
I'd like to think it will be. Well, I mean, I guess I don't really know what kind of guy your father is.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think you say whatever pops into your head without thinking. I suppose that's what I like about you, isn't it? I can already tell I'm going to learn a lot from you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, Marianne didn't have a committed answer. I think we're good. But I'll still save there all the same. I mean, it's not, I'd have to remember which slot I saved in for the whole game, which I could do. Alright, Claude. Actually, how many are left? Oh, Marianne and Leonie, Claude and Leonie, and then... Linhardt. Wait, they're all with... Okay. Okay, what about... Oh, yeah, alright. Then let's go on a Leonie spree right now. We'll do Marianne first.
Can't believe I didn't catch anything. Guess it's just that kind of day.
Oh, hello, Leonie.
Hey, Marianne. Where are you off to?
Nowhere. I mean, I'm just on my way back from the stables. And you?
Coming back from the world's lousiest hunting trip. I didn't even find a single track. And it's the first time I've been hunting in a while, too. Talk about a waste of time.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But what is that you're holding?
Oh, this? Just some weeds. Felt bad coming back completely empty-handed.
So then why the weeds?
I figured I could use some to fill up my meal, so I went and gathered them. Also grabbed some medicinal herbs while I was at it.
Now the medicinal herbs is good.
Is that yellow flower edible too?
No, not at all. It's not poisonous, but it's really bitter. It's one of my favorite flowers, though. They're so pretty, don't you think? I saw some blooming and just had to pick one.
Yellow flowers, got it.
Yes, it's beautiful. All those tiny blossoms blooming from it. It seems almost heroic. Merely looking at it gives me the strength to continue living for another day, no matter what obstacles may come.
What flower is this?
Can't say I've ever given it quite that much thought. Tell you what, why don't you take it?
Are you sure? After you went and picked it.
Hey, it's just a flower. It's yours.
Thank you. Oh, I'll feel bad keeping this lovely flower all to myself. Maybe I can put it in a bouquet and place it in the mess hall for everyone to enjoy.
You're always so thoughtful, Marianne.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
It's something, all right. But speaking of flowers, are there any you want me to keep an eye out for? I can pick whatever you like next time I go hunting.
Well, perhaps some mountain gooseberry?
Mountain gooseberry?
The little green berries, right? Oh man, I love those. You can boil them up into jam, but I usually just eat the suckers by the handful wherever I find them.
Makes sense.
Yes, I was thinking they'd be perfect to feed the birds.
Wait, you're giving them to birds?
I'll eat them too, together with the birds. But there's something you have to watch out for.
You mean the thorns, right? You're pretty knowledgeable about those little guys. Have you picked them before yourself?
No, but the birds told me all about them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The birds told you. Marianne, you actually made a joke. I love it.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not... well, I'm glad it made you happy.
That was an interesting one. But alright. Next up, I guess we'll go to Linhardt.
I'm not certain this market is worth my time. Although the variety of sellers and goods is at least moderately impressive.
Oh, he's in Deirdre.
Hey there, Linhardt. It's not every day I see you out shopping.
Oh, I thought I might happen across some good finds. And what brings you here, Leonie?
Now this one was needed because they had a whole paralogue. Though, I guess... Lysithea and Ferdinand also? That's another group, because they seem really close in their paralogue. Like Lysithea was there when Ferdinand's father died. Like, that's pretty big.
Same. This is the best place to get affordable daily necessities and hunting equipment and the like.
I myself am looking for items that might prove useful to my research, but alas, I have come up empty.
Yeah, not sure if you find that in Deirdre.
Yeah, but the best finds usually don't jump right out at you. You gotta dig a little, you know? How about this? You keep looking, and I'll pitch in and help look at the same time.
No, I've had enough for today. I'm so tired.
That makes sense.
You never change, Linhardt, and I mean never. Well, I'm going to be here for a while, so if I find anything I think you might want, I'll grab it. Ooh, that looks interesting.
But how will you know what I want when I haven't... Oh, never mind.
Hey, Linhardt, I found something good.
Really?
Wait, I thought you were gonna take a nap.
It would have been rude to make you look while I enjoyed a moment of repose. So I decided to see if I could find anything you might enjoy.
You did?
Wait, is that a mask?
What the heck? An owl mask? Is this actually gonna be something I can get?
Indeed. It's an animal mask you wear like so.
Okay, that looks just like the real thing, which makes it amazing on you.
Is it really that amusing? I thought you could wear it hunting and confuse your prey into thinking you were one of their own kind.
Huh.
Yeah, I could probably. No, stop! My stomach!
This wasn't quite the reaction I envisioned, but I suppose your finding it amusing is good enough in and of itself.
Sorry. I'll take it hunting with me next time I go, I promise. Although I'll probably burst out laughing and scare off all the animals.
I can imagine.
And what did you find for me?
Oh, right! Check this out. Ta-da!
Why do I feel like you're gonna bring out something really impressive?
At first, I just thought it was a weird-looking statue.
Never mind.
But apparently, it's really old.
Ah, I see. Yes, well, thank you.
You're allowed to laugh at that one, Linhardt.
Something about your reaction isn't sitting right. Is it not actually a good find?
That I cannot tell without further investigation. But there's no denying it is a curious little thing. In any event, judging from its appearance...
Well, what about its appearance?
Okay, what's the deal?
I'm sorry. The statue is just so terribly amusing.
I have never heard Linhardt laugh like that.
Huh? Where are you going? And stop laughing! Hey, Linhardt! Get back here!
I wish I took a picture of it. Dadgummit, I feel like I missed something. Alright, and now Claude.
What's wrong, Leonie? Bad day of hunting got you down?
Maybe.
Come on, Claude. You and I both know bad days don't happen to me.
You liar!
I was just thinking about the situation Lester finds itself in right now.
You too?
That's an unusual topic coming from you.
We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, that map will determine a lot. For the last thing, though, before we do it, something I want to do. And now it is time for the question of the day. And I know I said in Community tab that I asked people to vote on if they wanted one episode or two when it came to the supports, and most people chose one. And so this was what I planned to do, you know, the hour-long episode, except I forgot that the last 12 minutes is something different. So the next story mission is going to be out as planned. If you also missed it, I said in the Community tab, for now I'm going to be trying to post episodes every other day to give myself time to record it, and trust me, the next story mission certainly needs that time. But in between this episode and the next story mission, there's the last 12 minutes. It deserves, I feel, to be its own thing, and I'm going to make it its own thing, so that'll be up tomorrow. And it's very ironic that I got this thing right before the next map, but that is all I will say. For now, for the question of the day, I want to ask you all, what was your favorite support, but just the top 3 this time? Because I realized, 1, there were a lot more supports than normal in this episode, but also 2, well, actually, yeah, that's basically it. There were a lot more supports, and I think it'd be easier to say what your top 3 were. So, and a lot of them could have been headliner supports, I feel, on their own, but them's the breaks. So with that being said, by headliner I mean like the title and thumbnail. That's the thing about support episodes. I typically like to have the interesting ones spaced out so they can make good titles and thumbnails, and when people are looking for them, they can see where they are. So either way, with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.